shoulders. Good. And then take the elbows and extend the arms overhead. Good. And just kind of open up the chest, open up through the hips, and invite the breath to move down into the belly. Good. And as you exhale, drawing back through the lower belly. Good. Invite the lower back to release towards the floor, the shoulders to fall back and down, the throat to soften, the substance of the brain to soften. And just start to establish your breath. And you can shift into Ujjayi, just bringing very soft oceanic sound to the breathing, the back of the throat. So as you deepen the breath, you can expand the breath a little wider as well. So moving from this sort of linear breath into more of a hyperdimensional quality of the breath as you start to fill the inner space of your body. Just kind of connect with this inner realm. Connect with the sensations of the body, the feeling of the body. So from here, gently tip the pelvis back, fold the knees back in towards each other, and bring the thighs or the knees all the way into the chest, giving yourself a hug. Good. And we'll lower the knees to the left. So take both knees, roll them to the left. You might even roll all the way onto your left-hand side. Hug the navel to the spine. So literally sink the navel, retract the navel towards the lower back, and then roll onto the back. Good. Leaning back, good. Expand the chest. And then the right arm can either extend to the far right, or you can reach the right arm towards the wall behind you, the back of your mat. Just to feel out a little bit more length through the whole right side of your body. So the right hip rolling away from the right shoulder. Breathing into a little bit more length through the right side of the waist, the right lower back, the right side of your spine. Take a deep breath in. And again, as you exhale, scoop the tail, sink the navel, and roll that right lung open. Breathing up, way up into the chest, way up into the upper lobe of your right lung. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, full breath out. Inhale, pull the breath down. Just start to really stimulate, energize the breath. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine, move the air out of the lungs and bring the knees into the chest. And we'll take the knees over to the other side. So the knees folding, good, in towards the chest, and then roll to your right. You might even roll the whole body to the right here. Good. Again, breathing in, let the breath expand softly to the back of your body. As you exhale, retract the navel, hollow the navel, really sink into the back of your body, and then start to roll open. So just really beginning to stimulate the abdominal plexus, the organs of the abdomen. Good. You want to make sure you don't pull on the back or the hips or the shoulders, but really just start to rotate the rib cage relative to the pelvis. Good. Massaging the inner organs. Take a deep breath and let the breath expand a little higher up into the chest. And as you exhale, spread the left collarbone away from the base of the throat. Again, you can reach that left arm up towards the left ear. Good. And stretch or roll the left hip away from the left shoulder. So you're feeling out this length, stretch, opening through the whole left side of your body. Good. Take a deep breath and see if you can find a little bit more length and space in the sacrum by stretching the left side, the left hip, right? The left side of the tailbone away from the head. So you get a sensation of really just kind of encouraging that stretchiness, that elasticity, that lengthening quality in the spine and the back. And then very gently, you can either roll to your right and then come onto your back, or just kind of directly roll to your back body. Hug the thighs back into the chest. Give the knees a squeeze. And we're going to hold the right knee. So draw the right knee in towards the chest, the right knee in towards the right shoulder, and stretch the left leg out along the mat. So the left leg extends along the floor. So widen, broaden through the ball of that left foot. See if I can open up the front of that left hip a little. Extend through the heel. Good. And exhale, draw the navel to the spine. See if that doesn't release something in the right hip. And then take the right foot to the ceiling. So this time sort of vitalizing the ball of your right foot. Push the ball of the right foot gently up towards the ceiling. Maybe a subtle lift of the heel. That will give you more stretch in the back of the leg. Good. And as you extend up with that left foot, out with the right foot, vice versa. Up with the right foot, out with the left. See if you can draw the navel towards the spine. Just kind of scissor the thighs towards the pelvis. Hug the belly towards the lower back. And then from here, we're going to take that right leg out to the side. So you might take the left arm out to the far left. Good. Take that right hand to the outside of the leg somewhere. So you can actually rest the elbow on the floor if you need to. Good. Or maybe take the hand all the way to the foot. So you want to counterbalance so the pelvis stays nice and open. So keep extending out through, right? Keep extending out through that left heel. Try not to let the left thigh or the left hip go with the right leg. So the idea is to really kind of traction that right leg back towards the hip. Breathe in, and then relax into the left side of your body. Yeah, lend some natural weight into the left side of your body. Then bring that right leg back up towards the ceiling. Good. And hug the knee into the chest. Gentle squeeze. Good. And we'll switch sides so the right foot can come to the floor, the left leg can come into the chest. Good. And just kind of stretch out through that right heel this time. So extend the right leg, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, heel flexing, heel extending out. And then taking a nice deep breath in. Good. Relax and soften the shoulders. Exhale. Good. And then stretch that left foot up towards the ceiling. So again, spread through the ball of that left foot. The ball of the foot a little higher than the heel. That should help to sort of straighten out that back leg, straighten out the leg a little, bring stretch into the back of the leg, but without too much of a pull. If you need to, cradle the back of the knee. And again, kind of press up through that top foot, extend out through that lower foot, scissor the thighs towards the pelvis. There's energy moving into the lower belly. And on an exhalation, the breath, externally rotate that left leg and take it out to the side. So you might hold on to the foot, the outer calf, the outer shin. If you need to, rest that left elbow on the floor so you're resting the leg in your hand. And then breathing in, you can take the right arm way out to the far right. Good. So counterbalance the left leg. See if you can broaden across the chest, broaden across the pelvis. Good. Relax and soften the shoulders, drawing into the lower belly. Good. Take a deep breath in. Just kind of hug the belly towards the spine. See if you can draw energy into the lower abdomen. And just relax the right side of the body. Weight the right side of your body to the floor. And on an inhalation, the left leg can float back up to the vertical. Good. And then as you exhale, bring the right leg up to meet the left leg. So both feet extending up towards the sky, feet touching. Good. Take a deep breath and push up through the balls of the feet. Extend and lift a little with the heels. And then tip the pelvis back so the lower back releases to the floor. And then you can start to lower the legs out and down towards the front of your mat. So nice and slow. You're just very gently rolling over the sacrum. So the lower back sort of peels away from the floor, but it doesn't pop away from the ground. Holding the weight of the legs in the belly, float the legs back up towards the ceiling. Exhale the lower back towards the ground. And again, inhale, extend the legs out and down towards the floor. And inhale, float the legs back up towards the sky. So ground the sacrum, let the shoulders feel weighted to the floor. Inhale as the legs extend out and down, can the heart lift up? So a little puffiness, openness, buoyancy, lightness in the chest. Inhale, the legs come back up. Exhale the lower back to the floor. One more time, lower the legs out and down towards the front of your mat. Good. Exhale, and then inhale, float the legs back up. Good, exhale. And this time as the legs come down, you might bend the knees a little bit, tuck the chin, just kind of curl yourself all the way up to sitting. Good, or roll